used to call it the Century Club, now it's called Pattavia. Let's get to it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome back to the channel. So today, today's golf course review is actually going to be a golf course called Pattavia, which is approximately, I would say, about 45 minutes up the 331, which is one of the main roads heading north out of Pattaya up to Chachansao. Yeah, it's in a little cluster of three very good golf courses actually. You know, you got Treasure Hill, Greenwood, and Pattavia, very much close proximity next to each other. So yeah, looking forward to this today. I haven't played this golf course for some time now, so be interesting just to capture all the footage, give it a bit of a review, give some feedback to you golfers, whether you have played it before, want to know what the conditions like, or you need sort of new to golf in Thailand and you just want a bit of a detail of what's good and seen some footage, etc. So yeah, so 18-hole golf course, yardage, I'll deal with that later, take you through some of the yardage later when I get to the golf course. Otherwise, this golf course was, I think, opened in 1996. It's designed by Robert McFarland, who's done quite a few golf courses actually in Thailand. I think in excess of 10 as far as designing and doing the master plan and building these golf courses in Thailand. There's plenty of them, and yeah, I think originally it was opened, it was called Century Club. Then it was renamed in 2014 to Pattavia Century Country Club. So yeah, and it was a bit of renovation done in 2014. Believe they did, let's say, build a new clubhouse, which I remember the old one. That was something of a bit of a confusion, you could say, as far as the clubhouse is concerned. But the new clubhouse is now 10 years old. It's not so bad, adequate, as they say. And then let's see, they did some lengthening of the golf course as well. I think the back tees, I think now in excess of 7,000 yards. So just an interesting thing about, you know, the golf courses up at up the 331, you sort of go into that part of Thailand, which is let's say the epicenter of the car manufacturing and assembly, let's say, industry within Thailand. Thailand, if you're not sure, or some of you don't already know, is like the Detroit of Southeast Asia. So yeah, lots of car manufacturing plants up here. They're all here. Ford, Mazda, Toyota, Honda. There's also BMW assembly plant, as well as Mercedes. So I think you get the picture. It's big on car manufacturing here in Thailand. Very much, even this car that I'm driving in at the minute, the Ford Raptor, or as the Thais like to say, Raptor. The car was actually built here in Thailand, and actually they exported to Australia, various other parts of the world. So yep, 331 and this sort of area where we're playing golf today, well renowned for, let's say, the executive management of these car manufacturing plants to play golf at these golf courses around the 331. And yeah, we should see what it's like. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the golf course, and let's start taking you through each hole. See you in a moment. Well, I'll tell you what, just arrived here, and You certainly are in the Thai jungle here. I'm sure they could have filmed Oliver Stone's Platoon out here. It's quite some way into the forests of Thailand. Got the practice putting green there behind me. But anyway, let's move on, give you a bit more information on the golf course. Right, we've safely arrived, so I thought I'd just give you a quick update. Clubhouse facilities, acceptable. I mean, a bit basic, but yeah, not too bad. Unfortunately, no driving range, so that's a bit of a bummer. Forgot about that. Just got a chipping and putting practice green, that's it. And then we've got basically also, let's see the yardage, let's go through it. So we got blues, 7,111 yards. The whites is 6,639 yards. The fronts, as they call it, but it's marked up red, is 5,580 yards. Par 72 should be interesting. Just waiting for all the other lads to turn up before we tee off at 11 o'clock, so not long now. Just overlooking the 18th degree here with a backdrop of the clubhouse in the background, which is quite nice. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video and the guide and review around this Pattavia Century Country Club golf course. Thanks. Right, let's get this guide and review underway. We're at the first hole at Pattavia Century Golf Course. It's a par 4, stroke index 13, slight dogleg to the left. You've got 369 yards, usually plays as that as well. 2 bunkers on the left hand side to avoid off the tee, 189, 217. So the key shot, you don't really need a driver here for the bigger hitters. 3 wood be sufficient. Just plot it down there, just to the right of the bunkers, plenty of room there. Get a good tee shot away, get to the right hand side on the fairway. It gives yourself a nice open shot to the green. This particular green isn't too tricky. It's pretty flat, so you don't have to worry about let's say being short or trying to leave it behind the hole on this green. So that's good news. The other greens are certainly a challenge and different, but otherwise, yep, shoot to the middle of the green. That's always a good bet, and you should get out here hopefully with a par 4, and that's a good start. Right, we're on to the second hole. It's a par 4, stroke index 9. It's a baby sort of dog leg to the left. Just got to be wary of a ditch on the right hand side. If you do push it out, used to be water in there, but it's a bit of a dry ditch. Place 360 yards, usually bring the tee up on this particular hole. So no real danger off the tee, just like I say, need a bit of a draw off the tee. If you can achieve that, then you're in good shape. And then so once you're down there, don't necessarily need a driver. 3 wood's good enough off the tee here. But this is where you need to start thinking about where you're going to hit the ball onto the green. This green has quite a severe slope from the back to the front. If you're any way past the hole, it's 3-putt city, so you have to keep it below the hole. Even if you think it's a wedge, take a sand iron, because you definitely want to be short of the pin and even short of the green, just to give yourself an opportunity to get up and down. But otherwise, yeah, that's a bit of a tip. Always, if you can, leave it short of the pin on this particular hole. But otherwise, yeah, shoot to short of the hole and you should be in good shape. And there's always a possibility of a birdie here, but yeah, great hole. Okay, we're on to the first par 5 on the card. It's hole number 3, stroke index 7. Bit of a zigzag type dog leg left off the tee, and then dog legs right around the corner to the green, but it's not too overly complicated. Just got to watch out for those bunkers on the right hand side off the tee and the one on the left. If you've got the carry, the line's going to be over that bunker on the left. Get yourself as far up as you can. Use hugging the left hand side of the fairway. It's a great hole. You've got a 570 yards off the car, but normally plays a little bit shorter, 530. So key thing is just get your tee shot away. You're definitely going to be playing this one as a 3-shot. Just get your safe tee shot away, and then plenty space in the fairway. Get your second shot down there and set yourself up really for basically coming into the green. Here you do need to be careful. Again, this is a very severe sloping green from the top or the back down to the front where the bunkers are. You definitely want to be short here. If you go over the green, forget it. You have just booked yourself a double bogey. So again, got to be short, and then you're going to be in a great shape. So be wary where the pin is. hit it short of the pin, and you'll be in good shape. You'll come out with a par 5. Okay, we're coming on to the first par 3 in the card. It's hole number 4, stroke index 17, meant to be easy. It can be very tricky. Normally plays a little bit shorter than what's on the cards, 120 yards. The key thing about this particular hole is, again, the green is sloping quite significantly from the back to the front, and you've got to keep your shot short of the pin. That's the key message on this hole, or the tip if you like, and if you do that, you're going to be in great shape. Not too far, but it's just about hole location, making sure you're short of that pin, stay below the pin, and you'll be in great shape. But great little par 3, trickery is all in the green. Hole number 5, it's a par 4, slight dog leg to the right, stroke index 15. Normally they bring the tees up a little bit more off the whites here, so it plays typically around the 342 yard mark. Just got to consider those bunkers off the right, off the tee. Shouldn't really come into play, that one. The one on the left can do. So the line is actually, if you've got the carry, just shoot over that bunker on the right hand side. There is a tree a little bit further up, closer to the green in the middle of the fairway, so if you do hit it too close, you can be blocked out by that tree. So 3 wood's even good off the tee here, but driver, just hug that right hand side of the fairway and you'll be good to give yourself a line into the green. Again, a little bit of slope, not as severe as the previous 2 holes, but a bit of slope on the green here from the back to the front. So again, just be careful. Just need to be shooting below that hole, keep the ball below the hole, and you're in good shape, and you should come out this particular hole with a par. Onwards to the 6th hole. It's a second par 5 and a front 9, stroke index 1. Normally plays a little bit shorter than what's on the card, 520 yards here. There is a bit of a ditch off the right hand side of the tee box, just got to be wary of that. But if you've got a carry of about 230 or something like that, you should be fine. Just be wary of that bunker on the left hand side, you don't want to be in there, but otherwise get a tee shot off here and you'll be in good shape. It's all about the decision process. Once you've got a good tee shot away, it's about what you're going to do for your second shot, and sensible thing is just plot it down now on the right hand side of the fairway. Just avoid those bunkers on the right hand side for your second shot, keeping well away from the water hazard, and then that way you're setting yourself up for a shot into the green. This particular green, again, like some of the others, quite a severe slope on this one. So again, the tip here is leave the ball short of the hole, if not even just play a club less to be short of the green, and then chip and putt, or even putt. Usually around the greens is not too bad. You can muster a putter at the ball, even if it's not on the green, if it's short. But yeah, that's the trick on this hole, and quite a tricky par 5. Just all about the tee shot and keeping your ball below the hole, and you will be in good shape. Should come out of here with a par 5. Onwards to the 7th hole. It's a par 3, stroke index 3. Quite a low index, this one, mainly because of the distance. Again, they always seem to bring the whites a little bit further forward, but not too much. You're sometimes faced with a 195, sometimes bring it a little bit further, but it's always minimum 185, so it's a long iron, or even 3 wood for some gentlemen, and just got to be wary of probably keeping it short on this green. You definitely don't want to be over the back. It's quite a long green from the front to the back, so just be wary of that. But it's a nice scenic hole, and you just shoot for the middle. Again, just concentrating, if you can, keep it below the hole, or short of the hole, and if you do that, you're going to be in good shape, and you should get a par out of this, but challenging hole because of the length. Okay, we're on to the 8th hole now. It's a par 4, stroke index 5. Normally plays as per the whites on the card, 372 yards. All about the tee shot, this particular hole. You get a good tee shot away, and you avoid that bunker on the left hand side at the 233.5 yard mark. Then you're going to be in great shape. The other trickery about this particular hole is the green, but I'll get that on in a moment. So shoot your shot away, keep it on the fairway. Once you've achieved that, this particular green, you have to leave it below the hole. If you're even pin high, you're putting up the green to get anywhere near the pin. So just be wary of that. So that's the trickery in this hole. And if you can manage to keep it below the hole and putting up to the pin, you're going to be in good shape and come out this particular hole with an easy par 4. Right, we're on the last hole in the front nine, and it's a par 4, stroke index 11. Pretty long hole this. It's a straightforward shoot up by the side of the road back towards the clubhouse. Usually plays 365 yards. They bring the tees a little bit further forward sometimes here. So you just got to be wary of those bunkers on the left hand side off the tee box at the 220 yard and 236 yard mark. But definitely a driver off the tee here, and you just want to shoot. There's still plenty of room in this fairway to the right of those bunkers. You achieve that. Mainly the trick around this particular hole again is keeping that ball below the hole. This is a definite requirement on this particular green. You achieve that, you're going to make it very, very easy to make a par, if not a birdie. So keep that in mind, and hopefully you've learnt a lot by watching this first 9. The trick is keep the ball below the hole. Okay, we're on to the back 9 now, and it's a par 4 dog leg to the right. Just got to be a bit wary off the tee here. If you do hit a driver and you just pull it a little bit, you can be in those trees. So actually a sensible shot off this tee is about taking a 3-wood perhaps, just get to that corner, and then you're going to set yourself up in any case for something like a 9-iron or a wedge to the green. Usually plays, as per the whites on the card here, 389 yards. So the focus is you can chop off a little bit off the corner if you're going to be take the big club, the big stick, but otherwise, yeah, 3-wood is good. If you're taking a drive, aim a little bit further out to the right, going over the trees, getting that fairway. Once you've done that, this particular green's a little bit more gentle compared to the rest. No major slopes on this green, so you can just concentrate on shooting it to the middle of the green. If you achieve that, you're going to start the back 9 with a good score and get out here with a par. Okay, we're on to hole number 11. It's a straight par 4, stroke index 10. Usually plays pretty short this one, usually bring the tees up a little bit. 315 yards it usually plays. Just beware if you do take a driver and you block it a little bit out to the right hand side of the fairway, there is an oak tree just short of the green on the right hand side in between those two bunkers. You just need to be wary of that because that can block you out. So a sensible shot here is really just take a 3-wood or just hug that left hand side of the fairway, give yourself a good shot into the green. Big hitters can get close to this particular green, but otherwise, yeah, sensible shot just down that fairway left hand side if you can. Once you've achieved that, no major issues with this particular green, no major slopes, so it's a bit more gentle compared to the rest. So shoot to the middle of the green and should be a nice easy par 4 for you. Possible chance for birdie if you can get it close. Okay, a bit of a halfway house update. So 9 holes gone at Pattavia Century Golf Club, and actually course is in pretty good condition. I mean, for 1650 on a Saturday, it's a pretty good deal. It's actually a very fun course. Tee boxes are really pristine, a little bit better than Green Valley, I should say, and greens are really good condition, very receptive. So if you hit the greens, a little stick and spin, and yeah, that's good. You can certainly take them in, bowling low as well, and they'll hold. The rest of the course, a bit of a hard pan, obviously lack of rain and all the rest of it, but yeah, overall, so far so good. And just a bit of a tip really on this golf course, finding out, because I haven't played it for a while, is you're always best to keep the ball below the hole, because the greens are really tricky, typically sloping from back to front. So if you go over the green, you're in 3-putt city territory. But yeah, I can see some people getting frustrated with this golf course because they might think it's Mickey Mouse or something. It's not. It's actually a very good golf course. You just got to know how to play it, that's all. But yeah, big tip, keep the ball below the hole and you're not going to go too far wrong, or going to give you certainly a better chance to play your handicap. All right, I'll give you an update later. Cheers. Okay, we're on to the first par 5 in the back 9. It's hole 12, stroke index 4. Normally plays as per the card, 533 yards here. No real trouble off the tee here, no bunkers or anything like that to contend with. You just need to be wary that, you know, the fairway does sort of slope a little bit to the right, so you can run off even if you shoot it down the right hand side of the fairway. You think that's on the fairway, just shoots off into the trees on the right, so just be wary of that. So a nice straight shot down the middle is good, and you really just want to play this particular hole as a 3-shotter in any case. Trying to go for the green 2 can really get you into trouble because it is quite a tight shot. So play it as a 3-shotter, get your wood away, your drive away. Once you've achieved that, just plot a 6-iron or something down there. Just get yourself within one of those short iron shots, or as close as you can to the green. Once you've achieved that, there is quite significant slope in this green, so this one you just need to be careful. Keep that ball short of the hole and you'll be setting yourself up for potential birdie, if not definite par. Go past the hole, it could be 3-putt city, so just be wary of that. Short of the hole and you're in good shape, and yeah, great par 5 on the back 9. Okay, first par 3 on the back 9, it's hole 13, stroke index 18. Usually plays as per off the card here, white, so 139 yards. The slope on this particular green is not so bad as some of the other ones, so you can just shoot for the middle in this particular green. Try and avoid that bunker on the right hand side. That's a bit of a nightmare, that one, and definitely the bunkers in at the back, because like I say, there is a gentle slope and difficult to try and get it close if you're in those bunkers at the back. So think positively, aim for the middle of the green, and you should be in good shape. If you can, keep it below the hole, but otherwise it's not as bad as some of the other greens, so you should get out here with a par for sure. Okay, we're on to hole 14, par 4, stroke index 12. It's a slight dogleg to the right off the tee. Normally plays as per the card, 376 yards here, so focus on just finding that fairway, and if you achieve that, you'll be in good shape. The big trickery around this particular hole is in the green. Again, one of those greens where you've just got to keep it short and actually on the left hand side of the hole, because there's a big slope on that top right hand side of the green, so you just got to be wary of that. And if you achieve getting it below the hole and to the left of the pin, you're going to be in great shape. Probably give yourself an opportunity for a birdie, but definite par. So just think about the second shot, where the pinhole location is. If you achieve that, you'll get out of this hole with a par minimum. Okay, hole 15, it's a par 4, stroke index 14. You've got a forced carry off the tee here, but shouldn't really be a big problem for any of the players. Normally plays a little bit shorter than the card, 340 yards. Pretty straightforward hole, just got to be wary of the trees on the left hand side. So if you do tug it a bit, that could be a problem. You can see there's a bunker in the middle of the fairway, 233 yards. If you're in that, you're dead in the water, it's probably going to be a bogey. Strictly speaking, don't really need a driver off this particular tee, so the smart call is just take a 3-wood, something that's 220 yards off the tee, get short of that bunker. You're still going to leave yourself with a wedge or a 9-iron into the green. Again, this particular hole, you do not want to be past the pin. Be short of the hole or short of the green, and then you're going to give yourself best opportunity to make a par here. So just thinking about that. So shoot into the green, keep it below the hole. If you do that, you're going to get out here with potentially a birdie, definitely par. Hole 16, it's a long par 4, stroke index 2. It usually plays as per the whites, 438 yards. This can definitely make a break here around this particular hole. So all about the tee shot. There's a tree on the right hand side of the fairway and the left, so trying to thread it between those two trees so you can get yourself a second shot off to the green is the key sort of objective from this particular hole, especially from the tee. So it's definitely a driver. You just shoot it down there if you can, get in between those trees, and set yourself up for a second shot of the green. Is a bit of slope on this particular green from the back to the front, but again, preferentially you want to be short of the hole, if not short of the green. Give yourself the best opportunity to get up and down. So it's just another tip there, no different from some of the other tips I've already said. So you might think there's a common theme here. Keep it short of the hole, and if you do that, shoot into this green, keep it short of the hole, then you're going to be in good shape to get your par. And if you get a birdie here, you're doing very, very well. Okay, we're on hole 17. It's a par 3, the second par 3 in the back 9, stroke index 6. This one's a bit of a longie, and usually do bring up the tees a little bit just for a bit more enjoyment. Usually still plays 180 yards though, sometimes 170, but typically it's a long shot, this particular hole, for the long iron. So you just got to be wary of that. No major slopes on this particular green. If anything, you just got to Probably the misses short right. You definitely don't want to be in that bunker. It's quite challenging to get near the hole, especially if it's caught, the pin's cut short near to the greenside bunker. You'll be short-sided. So if anything, aim out to the right-hand side of the green. That's always a better outcome. So yeah, if you achieve that, you're going to set yourself up for a par, and that's good business. You can get out here with a par. Okay, we're on the last hole, hole 18, par 5, shortest par 5 out of all the par 5s in a course. Usually bring the tees a little bit forward as well, so usually can play about 470 yards. Very, very straightforward hole. It is a bit of trouble there off the right hand side. I'm going to show it as a 3-shotter, but actually should be able to, most people should be able to get this up to this hole in 2. Finishes, splendid finish in front of the clubhouse. So yeah, just focus on that tee shot. You get a good tee shot away, you're going to set yourself up, depending how far you've hit it, for either getting close to the green or on the green. So you achieve that, then that's great. The only thing you need to be worried about on this particular hole is there is a significant slope, like some of the others on this particular green. You definitely want to keep that ball short of the pin, and if you achieve that, you're looking at potentially a birdie, if not definite par, and brings it close to the hole and the golf course. And yeah, great finishing hole, and a nice little gem of a golf course. Let's do a final verdict on the golf course. So yeah, enjoyable day actually. Enjoyed the golf course. For sure, the biggest tip I could give everybody on this reviewing guide is definitely always leave your ball below the hole, because invariably the greens slope from the back to the front, and actually the greens are a little bit slow in what they normally are today, but still some let's say significant sloping greens, left to righters, right to left. If you're above the hole and you're putting downhill, yeah, you're in 3-putt territory for sure. Tee boxes, excellent condition overall. Golf course really in good condition. And I always think, let's say, part of the review should be that, you know, would you actually come back here and play again? Definitely, yeah. Enjoyable golf course, right price, less than 2,000 baht. Not too far out of town, 45 minutes. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, click the like, subscribe, and notification bell helps to grow the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.